You spoke about me not wanting to get involved with other people's ideas, and there's the reason for that is because everybody I read, every religion or philosophy or philosopher that I read, has a ceiling of thought. So that's what you call genius, where someone can expose within themselves the highest level of understanding the world, or whatever it is that they want to understand. But it's very easy for me to very quickly recognize the level to which a person's mind can travel. And the reason why I have confidence in saying this is not because of my inherent ability, but because I know the one who is elevated above all these things, all these people. And so this person is elevated above time itself. He's elevated to existence itself. So if you know that principle, and if you can believe that that principle is actually available for humans, let's call it wisdom, just to give it a name. Perfect wisdom, ultimate wisdom, God's wisdom. Then that thing being in you, as a spirit inhabiting you, will automatically enable you to transcend the knowledge that other people have accessed through their own means or through other mechanisms such as religions or meditative processes or anything of that sort. So for me, this person is called Jesus. It's actually a living person. So because I know the ultimate person, I am able to escape the trap of the world, of the physical world, of the body, the human brain, and I'm able to access knowledge which enables you to evade incorrectness. Now you might say that, well, that Jesus is the person in the Bible and there are billions of Christians who are following it, but that's not necessarily true, because if you ask any Christian what is the position of this person they believe in called Jesus, where is he? They'll most likely tell you that he's seated at the right hand of God, because that's what's explained in the New Testament, that Jesus ascended into heaven and sat down at the right hand of God. So that's a very high place to be. But is it the true place? I mean, it is the ultimate place. So being a Christian is the ultimate method of elevating your mind, your consciousness. But is that the true Jesus? Is that the one who is called the Anointed One, not the Christ or the Messiah? But in Hebrew he's called Anointed One, in Greek he's called Anointed One. And if you know the scriptures, by having the spirits in you that the people who wrote the scriptures had, you would be able to understand the scriptures, and you would be able to understand the prophecies of scripture which tell you that Jesus sat at the right hand of God for a time, and then he left that place to go somewhere else, to the ultimate pinnacle, even higher than that position. So the Christian mind can only go up to the extent of understanding where their interpretation of the Bible enables them, and not actually by the Spirit of the Anointed One himself. So what this means is that all knowledge and information, and this is what I've been trying to tell you actually, all knowledge and information and beliefs all exist within a physical construct. Everything you're talking about, from Hermeticism and Gnosticism to any religion, to any belief, to any philosophy, all of them are stuck within a physical construct which is enabled or created by the extent to which the human brain can go. And that is a very high extent, and it's enabled us to become very successful. But it is not the ultimate knowledge which gives the life of God to mankind. It is not going to offer transcendence into a new species of human, which is an immortal human. So what I've been trying to tell you is that all these things that you're studying and you believe and or not believe, whatever it might be, all exist inside the physical construct. Inside, you can call it the simulation. And it's all there to make you think that you know something. Whereas if you truly desire truth, you would be able to ignore the entirety of the physical, of yourself, and gravitate towards what is purely conscious. And God is the God of consciousness. He's the God of spirit. Enoch calls him the Lord of spirits. So that is available to all humans, because you are spirit. You do have a consciousness, but we don't use it. We use our consciousness to look at the physical world and to respond to signals coming from our body and from our brains. And so therein is the trick. That is the simulation that we live in.